guys, so welcome back to a super quick video. I'm gonna just show you some things that I got from Freestyle. I went to Freestyle Clothing Exchange just because I did have a old credit from last time I took in some clothes, and Freestyle is very similar to Crossroads where they sell used in-style fashion. So they are very picky about what they take, because it is more of a for-profit. They pay for people to bring in clothes, unlike Goodwill, which is donations, hence the cheaper price. I do find their pricing to be comparable to eco-thrift, because eco-thrift, you know, tends to have things that are like closer to the like $20 range. So I think that they're a little bit more on par with them. And so I just got a few things from there. It ended up being quite pricey, so I generally do prefer to like go to Goodwill or Eco Thrift or whatever, but it is like, you know, recycled fashion, although I did find quite a bit of things that seem to be pretty well worn, which I was surprised because they're really picky when they buy stuff. But yeah, so I also have a very small Ross haul because I also went in to do a return, or actually, quick story time. I went in to do a return at my local Ross. I had actually purchased something, I think it was a few months back, at a Ross about 2.5 hours away from me, and you know, the bag just kind of sat in my closet. I decided I didn't want it. I knew since it had been so long that it would only be store credit, totally fine, never worn, tag still attached, I still had the receipt. But when I went into my local Walmart, they told me the tag said it was a 2-piece set, so they couldn't accept the return, which was weird. It was clearance. I don't know if it was clearance because it was missing a piece, but I didn't even know until this point that it was supposed to be a 2-piece set until they mentioned that, so that's how they sold it to me. So they told me at this point I would need to go back to that original store. And just luckily I have family in this area, so it's not like, you know, I was on vacation there and flew home or something like that. So I did happen to take the return back to that area over this past weekend. I did take it back, and right when I walked in, the Ross employee, there was only one employee, it was about 8:30 at night, and she was just talking to LP just about, I don't know, random stuff. So I'm like, okay, you know, I went to go get into the return and exchanges line because they have a specific line for that. So I was standing there for a good couple minutes, and the lady didn't even acknowledge me. No hello, no I'll just be a second, whatever, you know, give me a couple minutes. No, she didn't say anything. I was standing there awkwardly for a good couple minutes while I kind of saw the line behind me kind of pile up. So then, you know, her and the LP person finally decided to stop talking, and I walked up there. She didn't even ask me if anything was wrong with the item. She just immediately she didn't even greet me. She just looked at the item and was like, I can't take this back. It's obviously dirty. And I'm like, well, you know, the Ross where I live told me to come back here. I'm from, you know, Sacramento. I'm from a couple hours away. Oh, well, that's a ways to travel. Oh, but we can't take it. And I'm like, okay, well, they told me to come back here and return it to you guys. And this was a white camisole, had like a little bit of dust on it, but it was never worn. It was, you know, had the tag still intact and anything. And she was just being, I don't know, it's just the way her demeanor was with me. I just had the feeling that she was going to be like this with me. And she was just, I just felt she was so rude about it. And, you know, it was getting quiet. I could tell people in line were staring at me. LP was staring at me, and she's like, well, we can't take it. Would you buy it? We can't put this on the rack. Would you buy it if it looked like this? Blah, 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 blah. And so I just felt treated like a second-class citizen, and I walked out of there kind of mumbling because at this point she just kind of waves me off. Just waves me off and motions for the next customer to come up while I was still trying to talk to her. So I walked out of that Ross, and I was like, it was just, this was a Ross actually I used to shop at when I was growing up in my childhood town, and I just couldn't believe it. Like, yeah, so I ended up writing like a bad review and a message to corporate, but just because of like, just like the way she was acting, like we would like, and I've worked in retail probably for close to a decade, you know, previously, and we would never be allowed to treat any customer like that at all. And listen, I've gotten returns, because I used to work at a department store. I've gotten returns that literally had like armpit stains, were clearly worn, and a manager would still force us to accept it. Yeah, so that was my bad experience. I ended up going to another Ross, and the lady was just so nice, so genuine. She, you know, they always do that thing. They're like, you know, is anything wrong with it? And, you know, I just told her, and she was really nice. For some reason, the receipt wasn't really scanning, and she had to ask for my ID a few times. She's like, oh, I'm really sorry. And I'm like, no worries. But she got it figured out, and I was able to, you know, get it just the store credit as I was expecting. But yeah, I had to share my experience because that, you know, it's so rare that something like that happens to me, but I had to share that experience, and I could not. Yeah. Anyway. All right, let's move on. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, while we're talking about Ross, I'll just show you what I got from there first. Okay, so the first thing I got, and I love this color, and I feel like as we get into the winter months, all of the like sweaters tend to be like black or like mauve or maroon or green, you know. But I saw this beautiful like teal turquoise sweater. And I just thought that was so cool. It was on clearance. It was $9. It was kind of like a more of a crop sweater, so you want to wear a pair of high-waisted jeans with this. But I really love the bling. It's so pretty. Just something different than the usual colors that they have around the fall. So I did get this. It's really cute. It kind of has these like puff sleeves right here. It kind of puffs out, and I really like it. It's really nice and comfy. And this is what it looks like. All right, so let's move on to the next. All right, so the next one was this kind of crop BB top. I have a similar one, but this one's more of just like a activewear hoodie, and it has like this like bling embellishments kind of going on here. So I thought this was really cute. So I did pick this up, and I can't wait to wear that. And this one, I think this was on clearance at $10.99. So really cute. I do like these, you know, for going on hikes and just like active outside while it's still cold. I usually wear those during then. All right, the next one I got is these Skinny Dipped cups. Now, Skinny Dipped is a brand that I often have gotten through Imperfect Foods. They often have like almonds or peanuts that are like, have a very thin layer of chocolate or white chocolate. So this is the same concept but in peanut butter cups, and I just thought that would be really kind of cool to try out because, you know, a lot of the peanut butter cups we try are very like thick and has a lot of like fillers and preservatives. So I decided to try this. This does have, I think, regular sugar in it. It has 8 grams. But yeah, 64% less sugar. So it's not quite like keto or paleo, because I think you have to be like below 5 grams of sugar, but it's much less than like normal. And I just wanted to give those a try. These were $5.99. And then this is a item I showed in another haul, but this was marked down to $2.49. Now, mind you, a lot of the Ross stores right now are kind of picked over, but I was able to pick out this gem. This is the Korres Wild Rose Brightening CC Cream with SPF 30, and it's in a medium shade. I also got this at my local Ross too, and it was only $2.50, so I had to pick up another one because I really love Korres. Their products are amazing. I have a petal infused oil cleanser that I love. So, all right, the next and last item from Ross was this. It says crock pot, maybe the Riley crock pot brand, but this is like a loaf pan, and I figured I could use another one. I think I only have like 1 or 2, and I just figured I would get this one. This was only $6.49, so the price is right. I love the color, especially doing, like I've been doing baked oatmeal lately. That's been a thing. Maybe I'll film it sometime soon, so maybe watch out for that. All right, so that's it for Ross. Let me just show you guys what I got from Crossroads. See, I did it. From Freestyle Clothing Exchange. All right, so the first thing I got here is a hoodie, which was $20. So this is what it looks like. So definitely, I think I got a similar hoodie at Eco Thrift for $16. So the prices are pretty comparable, but I did like this. I like Pompano Beach, Florida. I do like that it's a hoodie. I love the tie-dye colors on it. It's like a light tie-dye. So I did get this one. And I just, yeah, like you can tell it's barely been worn. So I got that. And this is actually a size small. This is like a bomber jacket. This was 18, but for a size small, it must be an oversized fit because I tried it on. And although it was like just like a hair tight, like right here, like it fit pretty well for like a small, because this is quite big. So I did decide to get it. So it was 18, this one was. So it is like a little bit more expensive than Eco Thrift, but not by much, just depending on what you're getting. So this is really nice. I do really like this bomber jacket because I am getting rid of some that are really old that I just haven't worn, and I just love the style of that one. All right, so I also got this Wild Fable dress. It was on clearance. It's half off, 13. And I think this is a Target brand. Wild Fable is a Target brand. And it's like this cute little citrusy sundress with like this kind of open tie back. And this is like, it's like about a knee length or just above the knee. So this is really cute. There's like little citrus on it. And then we got, this is a super dry, this is in large, this is a really cool brand. I think this is a Japanese brand. This was a large, this is 14. Not surprising for this brand because I know they sell sweatshirts that are pretty expensive, but I thought this was a cool deal, something I could just walk around and wear. So, and you know, I think I don't know, I think they sell men's too, I'm pretty sure. This was in the like the junior section, so I figured I'd pick this up. I do really like, I actually don't think I have anything from that brand, but now I do. I know I've been looking at buying hoodies from them. All right, so the next one is actually the brand Free People, which is a popular brand. This is half off of 22. This was a medium, another kind of citrusy sundress. I love the vintage look to this. It's just really cute, like a very chic look, very vintagey, similar sundress, and kind of has like this open kind of back here. So I like that. So this is really cute. So I did get that. Be nice to wear during the summer. Right, and then the last item I got, this was, I felt like a steal. This was only $15, and it's these like above knee boots, like, or kind of like thigh length. And I don't have any like this. Like most of them are just like to my shin. So I just love like the oriental style floral pattern on here, and I'm like, I gotta get those, and they're only $15. So these are really cute, and I have like a couple of like corduroy skirts I can wear with them that are just like perfect for fall, winter time. So I did get this. And let's see, last but not least, I got these earrings. I love the like glitter detailing on these. They're really cute. So I got those, and then I got a friend of mine an early birthday gift. Is these alien earrings, and her birthday is going to be next month, so I'm excited to gift these to her. So these are really cute. So yeah, they're both $8. So all right, that's gonna bring me to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment down below. As I said, I am like doing less hauls and less frequency and just like less items. As you saw, both these hauls are really small. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys thought and about if you've had any bad negative stories from Ross. It's normally my favorite place to shop, but that was just a bad experience. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps support my channel, and I am just so grateful, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I was